Let's talk real estate now. To afford a home, you're going to need an income of more than $100,000. A new Bankrate study found that income amount has increased by 50% in just the past 5 years. Home prices have also gone up by 20% on average to more than $418,000. The top area requiring the most income is the District of Columbia. Colorado's in 5th place, requiring an income of a little more than $168,000. Money is a big reason people aren't moving as much as they used to. Redfin found the average homeowner stays in the same home for 11.8 years. In 2005, it was just 6.5 years. The reasons are pretty simple. Homeowners with low interest mortgage rates don't want to take on new loans with higher rates to purchase another home. From interest rates to inflation, area realtors say there is added anxiety with some clients wondering where the housing market is headed next. 9 News real estate expert Lane Lyon joins us with a closer look. Lane is a realtor and managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
A lot of conversation about housing right now, so let's talk about it. Unfortunately, there is uncertainty sometimes. People fear the worst.
Well, especially when there is uncertainty because of where we've been before. In fact, I saw a study over the weekend that showed that 70% of Americans polled are concerned that the housing market could crash.
Really?
And so that is a main reason why I'm here, because I think it's important to add some context to that conversation, especially when you think about what we went through in 08 and 09. We saw a lot of inventory. We saw a lot of people who just could not afford their homes, leave their homes, and it created an influx of inventory. Prices came crashing down. We are in a very different situation right now. So I want to say that very different situation right now. Even though we talk about an increase of inventory, we are seeing that just because the market has slowed down. Those higher interest rates you were just talking about have created buyers who are taking their time. They're not seeing that demand. They're making their decision not so fast, and that is keeping houses on the market longer. And as such, we are seeing more inventory here in the Denver area. But for context, I brought a graph to show you here, Corey, and let's take a look at it. A little difficult to read, but if you go to the far right side, you can see that lower side, that top green level there. That is where we were as far as homes for sale here in Denver at the beginning of March. Just about 8,500 homes. This is from the Denver Metro Association of Realtors. Now go to the other side there, that high side, that's 08 and 09, when we had 25,000 homes for sale in the Denver area. That's what causes prices to go down, just too much supply. And you can see that really we've kind of just been dancing along there, certainly watching it very close. There is a lot to kind of keep an eye on, but as far as prices crashing down, we just don't have that right now.
So talk about someone who's thinking about buying a home right now. What is your message for them?
Well, I have to say, buyers, you are the star of the show right now. Sure, interest rates are higher and your mortgage payment maybe a little bit more, but you have not had this much negotiating power in some time.
So that's big.
Let's talk about what buyers are negotiating still right now. Contract price, first of all, especially homes that have been on the market for a little bit, there is some flexibility with the pricing. Realtors are writing offers a little under the asking price, and it's working. Also, concessions back to the buyer. This is closing costs. Need some help buying that interest rate down? Sellers are helping and giving those concessions to buyers. Thank you for buying my home. Let me help you with the interest rate. And then also inspection repairs and credits back during that inspection process. Now, here's 3 main items. I can hear sellers out there going, gosh, this sounds like a lot. Not all sellers are going to give you all 3. So you may have to pick and choose what is most important. But for buyers, there is a lot of opportunity right now. And, you know, prices are stable. Sometimes when prices start to go down, buyers get hesitant to buy then too, thinking there's something wrong. This is the time to get out there if you're ready.
All right, what about selling?
Okay, so TikTok. This is the time to be on the market. We are in the middle of our spring season right now. In fact, Realtor.com is about to come out and talk about the fact that they believe that the best time to sell is mid-April, which is where we're heading right now. Same data says that Denver, Colorado, that prime optimal season already into it right now. It came early for us. So if you're not on the market already, think about getting on sooner. This is the time to shine, because we find that as we get into June and July, people tend to head on vacation. Really, you're going to want to make sure you show really well, make those repairs, make sure you're priced correctly. Right. This is the tough part, but you want to make sure that you're not overpriced for that one time that buyer comes through, because they've got a lot of options to look at.
Yeah, people want to move and be settled before the start of the next school year.
They really
so
do.
You can see why that vamps up. And we were just talking about how green it's getting.
Oh, yeah.
So now's the time for the pictures and all that, because it looks amazing.
We've got curb appeal finally, so take advantage of that. Okay. But I think the main thing to remember remember is that, yes, while there's anxiety, there's instability out there, housing market here in Denver, okay.
Yeah, one, you put it into context there. All things aren't equal from now back to 2008.
There
Very
you go.
Interesting graph.
Yep.
Lane, as always, thank you so much. All right.